You certainly are different from what they have back home, where nothing's over 3 stories high. And no one's in a hurry or wants to roam, but I do, though they wonder why. They said I would soon be good and lonely. They said I would sing the homesick blues. So I always have this ticket in my pocket, a ticket home in my pocket, to do with as I choose. Burn the bridge, bet the store, baby's coming home no more, not for the life of me. Break the lock, post my bail, done my time, I'm out of jail, not for the life of me. A life that's gotta be more than a one-light town where the light is always red. Gotta be more than an old ghost town where the ghost ain't even dead. Clap your hands, yes, because don't you know that where I am ain't where I was, not for the life of me. Bobodio, not for the life of, not for the life of, not for the life of me.
Everything today is thoroughly modern.
Chassis personality,
Everything today is yesterday's slow.
that face reality.
It's not insanity, since Vanity Fair.
In fact, it's stylish to raise your skirts and bob
Raise
your
your skirts and bob your hair and bob your hair.
Have you seen the way the kissing movies?
It's an intellectual. Painting lips and pencil lining your brow. Now it's respectable.
Goodbye, good goody girl, I'm changing it how.
So beat the drums, 'cause you're conservative modern Millie now. But we think is she beauty and quite adorable. They think it's odd and subtle and adorable. But the fact is everything today is certainly modern. Better get jazzier. Everything today starts to go. Cars are getting snazzier. Men say it's criminal, the women will do. What they're forgetting is this is 1922. Goodbye, good goody girl. I'm changing and how.
I'm changing it how.
So beat the drums, 'cause you're conservative. Hot off the press, one step ahead. Jazz things will be, baby, we're so thoroughly modern. Millie now.
Give me back my purse! Help! Police, somebody! Help! Ma'am, you just stole my purse. This? That man stole my purse. Somebody stole my purse. And my hat, and my scarf, and my shoe.
They stole your shoe.
Wow, I was wearing it. 10 minutes in this town and I already have my New York horror story.
Honey, you're my New York horror
It's
story.
every penny I have.
Hey, I feel for you. Girls like you come around here every day so full of dreams they might as well be sleepwalking. Well, now that you're awake, tell me, got a place to stay?
No, but...
Any friends or family nearby?
No, but...
And you don't have a job?
No, but...
No buts. You ain't got nothing. Relax. It's my good deed for the decade.
Then I hate to see it bad because you're really not helping. The hotel Priscilla?
around the corner. I can't help thinking if I were in your shoe, I'd check myself in, get a good night's sleep, and then wire home for a train fare first thing tomorrow. Your parents will only be too glad to send it. And you may not believe me now, but once you get back to Keokuk or Gopherville...
Salina, Kansas. And who are you, the unwelcoming wagon?
That's me. So go home, Country Mouse. Because when you get there, you'll say to yourself, well, I had my big adventure, but it sure feels good to be back in my own bed.
I ain't got nothing. So I ain't got nothing to lose. Who needs a hat? Who needs a purse? And who needs you, mister? Whoever you are, 'cause I'm a pioneer woman, pal. Go over the building, cement like tower. There's gold under hills, and I'm gonna get it or die trying. Days of yours, kind and gentle. Ask me if I'm sentimental. Not for the life of me. Babodio, not for the life of. Not for the life of. Not for the life of me. Burn the bridge, back the store. Baby's coming home no more. Not for the life of me. The life is always red. Gotta be more than an old ghost town where the ghost ain't even dead. Grab your hands just because where I am and where I was. Not for the life of me. Oh, yeah. Not for the life of. Not for the life of me. Really graphic? No. Ooh, Manhattan's most eligible bachelors. No, the headline. White slavery.
Ethel's right. This is creepy, girls. Listen. Dozens of girls have been kidnapped, mostly orphans, whose disappearance often goes unnoticed.
Sad to be all alone in the world. Though none of you need to worry with your big warm families.
But Mrs. Mears, you gotta read this.
No, you gotta read this. It's a telegram for you, Ethel. Ruthie emergency from home. Alice, Gloria, Rita, Cora, Lucille, Millie. Millie don't want. Where is she?
Pounding the pavement.
With their heads, poor kid. And for the rest of you, why, when I was a young actress, I rose with the rooster.
Don't fuss, Mearsy. We'll make you proud.
What is it, Ethel? Not bad news.
My uncle.
Miss Ethel Pease, Hotel Priscilla. Regret to inform you, stop. Great Uncle Cyrus killed, stop. And free traffic accident, stop. What a way to go. Well, my condolences go to your family.
What? What family? My parents died when I was a baby.
I had no idea.
No brothers, no sisters.
Cousins, aunts, anyone to keep tabs on you?
Just my Uncle Simon on a farm in the middle of nowhere.
Sad to be all alone in the world. But step into my office, enjoy a soothing cup of tea. By the time it's finished, be calm and quiet, ready for a very long nap. I boot up, this is Butterfly. I got one for you. Price is set at $400. This offer good for a limited time only. What's there to think about? Attaboy, Buddha. Mearsy? Hello? It's me, Millie. Mearsy? Authorized personnel only. Now where's my rights? We said today at noon. I haven't found a job. You have 2 minutes to pack your things. You'll find them on the street. Mearsy. This is near to you. You've had 1 week on credit and time's run out. Excuse me. I'd like to inquire after the room French. You don't want to stay here. The managers mean the rooms are hot and the water is always cold. Perfect. Listen, there's one room available and it's mine. So unless you want a room with all my heart. I'm just kidding. Although you need the room, I need the rent. It's a single bed.
I'll take the floor.
What's your angle, sister? You want the low life, but I the writs written all over you.
Then help me be rewritten. I'm going to learn how the other half lives.
And I'm here to tell you not very well.
But you have friends, don't you? Soulmates. Not 14-karat ponies who only love you for your money.
So you'll take my half and I'll take yours. Saks Fifth Avenue, Bergdorf Goodman. In fact, we could be very good for each other. I'll show you how to eat on a nickel.
And I'll show you which fork to use.
I'll teach you how to stretch a dollar.
And I'll teach you how to invest one.
I'm on the way up.
I'm on the way
It's
down.
a good thing we met in the middle.
My very first poor person.
Hey! Broke, not poor.
There's a difference.
And how? Poor sounds permanent. Broke can be fixed. I have a plan so far ahead of its time, it's almost too bold, too daring, too new women. I'm going to marry my boss.
When?
I don't know. I haven't got one yet.
Surely you leave that lie.
It's nothing to do with it. Don't you read Vogue? This month's issue clearly states that marriage is a business arrangement. Love comes later, occasionally to the man you're actually married to. Where do you find it? Classified. I've been interviewing boss after boss, but so far, married, engaged, single, and I can see why.
Don't you read the tabloids? Manhattan's most eligible bachelors, all of whom need wives.
And one of whom must be the steno.
Millie! Who's your friend?
We haven't met yet. Millie Dillman.
And I'm Miss Dorothy Brown from California.
An actress, are you?
How'd you guess?
I have a keen eye for talent.
Now how can I help you, Dorothy?
Miss Dorothy, she's gonna bunk with me and pay the rent till I find a suitable boss.
Silly Millie, I'll float you for another week. And as luck would have it, a nice setting room just became available, right next door to Millie.
You mean 1208? But
FOP's just checked out.
She only just checked
That's
in.
showbiz. Now if you've registered Dorothy, I need Miss Dorothy. Males and Millie always come for you. Millie has such a big, warm family. You have such a big, warm family, Miss Dorothy? I'm an orphan. Are you? Sad to be all alone in the world.
Well, Lord dear. This way, Miss Dorothy. And other half lesson number 1. The girls like to practice their routines in here on account of the hardwood floor. It did something to the machinery. Now you have to practice to keep this thing going.
Boys, here's one for the scrapbook. Front page. And look, there I am. Okay, so it's an old picture with numbers across my chest. Those days are over. Just give me the right wig and no one will connect Mrs. Mears to that mugshot. Fun food, take half a load of Buddha. $400. COD ASAP. As for you, Ching Ho, our new arrival's used to the finer things. Just give her room service. A little snack with enough chloroform to knock her out all the way to Hong Kong. Fun food, Sung Ethel, Hi Buddha, Seabach, Cash. As for you, Ching Ho, room service. Fine, Williams for Miss Dorothy. Dear Ethel, don't think of this being kidnapped. Think of it as my saving you from your acting classes, diction exercises, and doors slammed in your face. There, no need to thank me. No da juego voy a...
刚才会和 signal，
Chin, sing at the go, Chin.
刚才啦，百里光都新桥，百里大亚嘛过来亚嘛。
一起聊。Diane, why不再晒这生活？
拍拍小指头吧，他不是过出一眼吧。
third, whichever single.
Number 3.
Is he high?
Theoretically. Meanwhile, he's looked at every stenog in the tri-state area. Not one of them fast enough.
I'm fast.
So I gathered. Is that rouge?
You don't like me.
I don't like moderns, Missy, and you're as up-to-date as they come.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment. And you'd better be fast if you want the job. Mr. Graydon, I'm still not to see you, sir. Move it.
Congratulations, Miss Delmount. It takes the average applicant 7 seconds to walk from Miss Flaherty's to my way station. I clocked you at 6.4.
Beautiful.
How's that?
Your beautiful trophy. I love baseball.
Golf. I wanted it for golf. May I see your references?
I don't have it, but I'm a hard worker and a fast learner.
Your references. I like that. Isn't this the land of opportunity, Miss Delmount? Where the right application of aptitude and enthusiasm can take a girl from the bottom straight to the top.
Excuse me?
Take a letter. To Mr. John Hudson, Hudson's Floor Wax. You'll find the file and the invoice for the address. Dear Mr. Hudson, colon, my eyes are fully open to my awful situation, so I'm writing you a letter to demand an explanation. When the floor wax that we bought from you arrived in Monday morning, we discovered upon usage that the thing should have a warning. So it's the only possibility. Not sure wax is roasted. I request a full refund of all the money we advanced. And unless you can convince me you've been through the floor wax factor, we will take our business elsewhere. So I hope you solve this matter. How's my speed, Miss Delmount?
A little slow, perhaps.
In close you'll find a smoking container of the stuff I talked about. Just carefully remove the lid we take with if you doubt. I'm sure you wouldn't want me to alert the daily papers with the news of how our office was affected by your papers. Which is why I used to write to you confidential letter full of strong recommendations that we make upon my turn. And hope it won't require us to have our formulated. If it does, you may expect to know sincerely Trevor Graydon. Now I want that letter on my desk in 2 minutes flat. Man your machine. Go. Time.
Dear Mr. Hudson,
Colon.
my eyes are fully open to my awful situation, so I'm writing you a letter to demand an explanation. When the forms that we bought from you arrived in Monday morning, we discovered upon much blood that we desire more. The only possibility is that the rest of us are requested for all the money we invested. Was it clear that the year from your first back we will hear this stuff, so I hope it's all fine. 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 So I hope it's all fine.
I'm sure you wouldn't want me to alert the daily papers of the our office was affected by your papers. Why I used to write to you a confidential letter full of recommendations that you make your work better. Both of what requires to have our formulated if it does may expect most sincerely Trevor Graydon. You have made a team.
You have made a team, Miss Delmount.
Tell me where my desk is when we eat lunch. How much I'll be paid. Nice to meet you. I know we'll be friends. Just call me Millie Graydon. I mean, Jill Mount. Millie Graydon. Graydon.
I don't think I,
What, Chinko? Lost your heart to Miss Dorothy. How sweet. And I'm the one who better be nice to you if you want to see your elderly ailing mother anytime soon. One mama in exchange.
Okay, exchange.
Mrs. Ware. So places, please.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Mears.
Hello, little lady. I have something for you. My way of saying welcome to Priscilla. A California apple for the California orphan. Sad to be all alone in the world. Don't look back. Take a bite.
Miss Dorothy, I did it! Gloria, Ruth, Alice!
Did what, Millie?
Still donuts? How is it, Millie? Tell all, sister.
You are looking at the future Mrs. Trevor Grady III. Perfect.
Honey, that's swell. Congrats, kid. You're on your way.
I'm doing the best of me my first paycheck, so we're all paying to the town red tonight. On me to thank each and every one of you.
For what?
For the hat and the scarf and the dress. What about the rent? 2 weeks' worth. I'll take that.
And I'll take that.
Kitchen clothes, bunk through, Chinko. Au revoir, darling.
Seahorse.
I think he's dear, and I think I'm thirsty. So come on, girls.
Millie, we've traipsed up and down Broadway. And the strongest hooch we've sampled is root beer. All those in favor of going back to the hotel?
No. Like even the apple, I have my heart set on tasting the forbidden fruit. She's right. I don't care if it's an undercover copper. We'll stop the next person you see. Make that the next person.
Kansas!
Millie, you know this man's short story.
With a surprise ending, you were gonna make a U-turn.
Good idea. Come on, girls.
Wait a minute. He looks like he knows what he's doing in this town.
It just so happens you're staring at the hottest speako in town. But unless you cream puff took the right clothespin, that chicken hole ain't never gonna open.
Excuse me, but I'm from California. I don't speak New York yet.
He says we're inches away from quenching our thirst, but they won't let us in.
Look at you, you've come a long way.
A lot can happen in 7 days. Just read the Bible.
The Bible won't help you, dear. You have to be escorted by a member.
Well,
What are you, nuts? I got a girl waiting for me there.
I beg you, kind sir, for me. Tell her we're your kid sisters. Come on, introduce us to some boys. Boys, please.
be a sport and walk us in. Think of it as next decade's good deed.
Fine, but the moment we're in, you're on your own. Overnight, unless you got a hairpin. I have a knack for breaking and entering.
Misspent youth.
18 years on Long Island. That ain't misspent, I don't know what is.
Closer to Kansas.
Hey, when you're stuck on the other side, the East River's wide as an ocean.
Hope you're being serious about that hairpin. I have to be at work in a few hours.
What do you do?
Stand off, for now. And you?
Depends. When I want to see a show, I'm an usher for a night. When the Yankees are playing at home, it's popcorn, peanuts, Cracker Jack. And when the open seas are calling, well, the circle line is always in need of a knowledgeable guide.
Can you make a living?
I make a life. It's sure beats sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, fretting over the price of steel.
Steel?
My old job, steel, for offices.
Oh, so paper clips, like.
Yep, paper clips like.
I've never pegged you for a paperclip guy. Bootleg gin, maybe, or ladies' lingerie.
I thought you pegged me for a jerk.
I do, but I still think you deserve better than paperclips.
So do you.
Well, would you look at that? We found something in common.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Your name?
Millie FRMS.
Jimmy Smith.
And a sock in it, why don't you? How's a bum supposed to enjoy a free bed with you two yapping all night?
Good night.
Good night, Millie FRMS. All the places I would like to show you, although I hardly know you. I've a funny feeling we'd make a perfect pair. Famous sights I want to see you seeing, the nights of you and me, you, we. Wait a minute. Just a minute. No. I'm a Joe with just one aim. Every night's date a different day. College one of them the same pet name. Hey baby, in a row I have my ducks. Loads gals give me loads of yucks. Leave the cool one to the other clucks. I don't mean maybe. Got it good. What do I need with love? Always practice what I preach. Keep temptation at easy reach. Stick to dolls who watch the hair and bleach. I'm happy. Come and go the way I choose. Never gonna sing the tie down blues. Other guys kill to fill my shoes. No wing clip, sappy. Got it good. What do I need with love?
That was near miss. Talk about clothes shade. Flirt with disaster.
There must be someone out there watching over me. Talk about a four-leaf clover me.
Peter Rabbit's missing pussy means you roll without a tootsie. Got it good. What do you need with love?
I got it good. What do I need with love?
Skip the bows and all that rot.
Tell the minister that I do not.
Bright and breezy, the birds and beesies, so free and easy is the life we've got.
Without her, although I hardly know you, although I hardly know you, what do I need with love?
Got it good. Got it good.
But now I got it bad. Hey Millie, wait up. Want to grab a cup of coffee?
I can't. I barely have time to swing by the Priscilla, change, and then run to the office.
A quick cup of Joe.
I'm new on the job, so I doubt they'll overlook my being late.
Hey, well, if they know what's good for them, they're lucky to have you, Millie Dilmount.
Thank you. And may I say, Jimmy Smith, the Circle Line's lucky to have you. You're not too hot with new arrivals, but underneath it all, I have a hunch you're a really great guy.
Say, you Yankees fan?
You need some help with the Cracker Jack?
Actually, I have tickets to this afternoon's game. Why not play hooky and we'll make a day of it?
No can do. You don't know my fiance.
Fiance?
Boss and fiance. I'm going to marry him.
Wow, love at first sight?
Not for the modern. She takes charge of her destiny. No more waiting at port for my ship to come in. I went out and found him, Mr. Trevor Creighton III.
Sounds like a stiff.
Well, some might say so, but I see a side to him that few people are
while you're sitting on his
I've
lap?
only been there a day.
Has he kissed you yet?
No.
Does he have a pet name for you?
Yes.
What?
John.
John? That's not very romantic.
But it's modern. You see, he calls me John because I'm so efficient. Johnny on the spot.
Cute. Maybe you two could work in at the wedding vows. I, Trevor, take you, John, to be my lawfully wedded stegon.
Well, if you're going to be all old-fashioned about it, then maybe I'll keep my plans to myself.
Hey, if you want to marry someone who thinks of you as a typewriter on legs, be my guest.
Thank you, I will. The new woman chooses reason over romance any day of the week, and I'm a new woman.
Then maybe we shouldn't see each other again.
What do I care? Any day now, my time will be consumed by my boss/fiance, Mr. Trevor Braden III. So fly away, butterfly boy, from flower to flower to flower.
You got a problem with that?
I'm merely suggesting that you grow up, skirt chaser.
Gold digger?
Womanizer?
Jezebel?
Casanova? Am I drunk? Or maybe I'm dreaming. I ought to be screaming. You suddenly everything today is the reach just like that. Without any warning. At 8 in the morning. You suddenly everything today is the reach. Were there signs? And I didn't see them. The playful remark, occasional sigh, an obvious spark, the gleam in his eye. Everything today is thoroughly. Everything today is thoroughly. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, silly boy. Gee, what a swell guy. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, oh what joy. He makes my troubles fly. His glance had fireworks in it. He kissed my heart till his face lit up heaven for a minute. So Jimmy, oh Jimmy, don't go. But I can't quite confess. So coax me, implore me. I promise you won't bore me. Oh, Jimmy, I might say.
Now remember,
Shh. But Jimmy, she's my best friend.
no, Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy.
Not to me.
Since you trust, Jimmy, leave me alone.
Personal matter. Not on company time. I'm talking you $1.
I didn't ask him to call. I don't want him to call. I never want to hear from Jimmy Smith again.
Good. Forget the boys, Stillmount. Get yourself a canary.
No canary in a cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free. Cut the cord. Is that the man I once adored? He's nothing but an albatross, no brain loss, double crosser. Forget about the boy who pulled the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's lower than an alley cat, dirty rat, and I flatter. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't think about him. Sister, you're much better chimney, oh chimney, warmest daily melts and mercy chimney, Harvey Schreiber, CPA.
Shut the door. If that man wants a door, he's not run out of trust. Nobody cry. Forget about the boy. Pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's going to the alley, dirty rags, and eyes flat. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. I'll buy myself another boat, who I know is no rover. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't think about him. Sister, you're much better off without him. You can blow the blues and kiss goodbye, and put the sun back in the sky. For when he comes crawling, I'm not falling. Hallelujah. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the
Ladies, the phone rang 11 times before I finally answered myself. Not pleased at all. Where's Flannery? Back to work.
Millie, I hate to bother you at the office. More research on how the other half lives. Oh, Millie, I feel so dirty. He had this peculiar grin on his face. And as he went to shake my hand, only it wasn't my hand he wanted to shake. He pounced. My knees buckled. No wonder you couldn't stop him. And here you were thinking I was going to marry my boss. You mean you're not? I most certainly am. That's perfect. But what does your boss have to do with my audition for David Velasco? That's right. Big audition. How did it go? Fine, until he pounced. Do I look like the sort of girl who'd allow men to take liberties? You look helpless, so they think that they can get away with it. Well, take a page from my book, Miss Dorothy. House up. Higher heels, shorter skirts, and you're not going to like this, but cut your hair. Cut my hair? No time like the present, Miss Dorothy.
John, do you good old stop ring on my handball for it? Reserve for 6:15, will you?
Yes, sir.
Gotta work up a good sweat. I either gotta tighten them. Oh, sweet mystery of life.
A handball court for 6:15.
Oh, I know it lost the secret of it all.
Handball. All the love you see is trying to turn. Lovely hearts for joys that are for tears that fall. Thank you. Oh, have you two met? Mr. Grayman, this is my friend, Miss Dorothy Brown from the Priscilla Hotel. We're going to spend my lunch hour at Madcap Beauty Spot. Miss Dorothy is to have her hair smartly bobbed.
Bobbed with your beauty?
Well, Miss Dorothy is an actress, and I was thinking how the theater is today. So rot.
Miss Dorothy, I'm gonna take you in and try to dissuade you from robbing mankind of those adorable curls. May I take the liberty of asking you to dine?
Perfect. Millie, I think I'll keep my curls, at least until tonight. Instead, I'm going to find a suitable frock for this evening. So tonight, Mr. Graydon. Trevor.
Miss Dorothy, great Scott, that Miss Dorothy, pretty as a peach skin to beat the fan, perfect little Pippin.
Perfect.
What a dandy for a fellow to cuddle and hold.
Dandy.
Say, imagine that sweet softness in your arms. Yes, I think we'll make dinner reservations at the plaza. The camera room, the quiet corner table for two. I think Bill. And John, flowers.
There's a florist across the street from the hotel. I'll order them now.
That's using the old name. Roses, 2 dozen.
2 dozen.
Long stem,
Long stems.
plump.
On that side.
Millie,
Jimmy!
we have to talk about what happened.
Well, if you didn't get the message by my slamming the phone in your ear, I'm in no mood for this. It's been a rough day.
I agree. So let's kiss and make up. Or just make up. Maybe our kissing wasn't such a good idea.
Or maybe you prefer kissing Miss Dorothy. I saw you leaving her room.
What did you think we were doing?
I can't imagine. Not that I need to. She told me everything.
Then you got your wires crossed. Yes, I went to her room. I had to talk to somebody.
An intimate conversation from the looks of it.
As a matter of fact, it was. Ever since you tripped me, Millie, life's been topsy-turvy. Like now, for instance. What am I doing on a window ledge hundreds of feet in the air?
Question. Can you answer inside to me?
No thanks. I like the view. Dozens of buses, hundreds of cabs, thousands of people way down below, wandering to and fro. Tireless people, no time to lose, crowding the avenues and parks, on their marks, racing fast, quite a cast, millions of people, pick any two, they could be just like you and me, used to be, way back when, strangers then. I turned the corner, stopped on a dime, like I remembered someone long forgotten. No mere flirtation, no marking time. I turned the corner when I met you, when I met you. Was our encounter planned? Destiny's guiding hand? Fortune or fate, it's grand, the way you make me feel. Have dinner with me.
All right. Celebration.
I've got it. Cafe Society.
Deal. And Dutch treat.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. We'll pool together what little money we have and blow it all on one memorable meal. And if we don't meet again for a month, who cares? I turn the corner, feet on the ground, my spirit soared as you appeared before me.
I wasn't looking.
I didn't look what I found.
When I met you.
Oh, John.
You better get back to work before my competition misses you.
Pick me up at 7?
Pick you up at 7.
I turned the corner when I met you. I love you, Miss Dorothy.
When I met you.
Yeah. You can taste her cooking. The worker misses Mears the rest of their years. My life is a holiday. I'm talking to Thursday, a nightly sellout show, and baby I'm front row. I've got two golden nights, for the two of us and you. Skies are sunny clear, long as I'm here with you. Catchy tune. Too bad it cleared from the kitchen.
Hey, we both came up short.
True, which is why we're not friends with each other. We'd starve.
So, back to Mr. Wade.
He's not available anymore, but somewhere in the city is a boss I can marry.
Love has nothing to do with it.
No, Jimmy, I'm a modern.
You're a boob. Because as fun as it is to ride in wolves, wrapped in sable, dripping in emeralds, you're better off on a bicycle, provided it's built for two.
This is what I left Kansas to get away from, and look at me now. Truth is, I'm so crazy about you, it almost seems fun.
Then let the fun continue. Marry nothing. Who needs emeralds? We can take it on green glass.
Speak for yourself.
Where are you going? To find a new boss?
No! Yes. I don't know.
Millie!
Life is a holiday. I'm talking to Brunei. A nightly sellout show, and maybe I'm front row. I got no blues to sing, choose to sing a melody for two. Happy ending is near, long as I'm here with you.
And you.
And yeah, me too. So happy, dear, long as I'm here with. Long as I'm here with you.
A simple choice, nothing more. This or that, either or. Very round social world, businessman, clever girl. Or paint my future on a green glass above. What kind of life am I dreaming of? I say, gimme, 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 that thing called love. I want, gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I need it. I send both tears and laughter. Give me happy ever after. Give me that thing called love. Give me that thing called love. I'm free
done.
What are you doing? You're supposed to get the candle with Miss Dorothy.
She stood me up.
How very strange.
There you are.
Jim, you gotta hear this. Go on, Mr. Graydon.
I went to the hotel Priscilla and called Miss Dorothy, and the lady at the front desk
Mrs. Mears.
said that she had checked out. No note, no forwarding address.
Something's very wrong.
You spec foul play, son?
She wouldn't check out the telephone first.
And the piece did. And another girl just before I moved in. Both here one day and gone the next without a word to anyone except for Mrs. Mears. Sad to be all alone in the world.
How's that?
Mrs. Mears is always saying that.
You don't think.
I do.
You don't mean.
White slavery! Cruel or true, if a girl's all alone in the world, she disappears. Who's to question her fate?
I'm calling the police.
Steady boy. Anything that might arouse Mrs. Mears' suspicion can mean an end to Miss Dorothy.
He's right. What we need is a temporary orphan. Someone who put themselves in harm's way. I do it myself, but she knows me.
And Graydon, I don't think either of us would pass off as a new girl in town.
Good. Larry.
What is the meaning of this? Wheel me through the lobby in a cart filled with dirty laundry? This is no time for newspaper. I demand an explanation. White slavery? No. No. Help me! Somebody! Shh!
I protect you, Miss Dorothy.
May I see that, please?
Blue
J, Mr. Hall.
Jane.
She's coming.
Oh!
Where's your brother? I thought I heard his voice. Your brother. Oh, skip it. Been in this country over a month and you still don't speak a word of English. You're going nowhere. Just like that mother of yours. She'll run Hong Kong before I import her over here. You're too big of a fool to know it. Go, find Jake Ho.
Excuse me, the sign says vacancy. So I'd like to fill it.
You sure you've come to the right place?
This is the hotel, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Hotel Priscilla, residence for young ladies.
And I need a room.
Suit yourself. A nice study room just became available.
Great. I can't wait to settle in and start making friends. I don't know a soul in New York. I don't know a soul anywhere except at the orphanage.
Oh, sad to be all alone in the world. But surely that was years ago.
Not at all. I came straight from St. Bonaventure's Home for Orphan Children.
Did you walk? Now, before I show you your room, how about we get acquainted over a freshly brewed cup of tea?
I'm crazy for tea.
Hi, Buddha. This is Butterfly. I got one for you priced to sell at $250. Better yet, let's say $225. A little longish in the tooth. But in dark corner on the late shift at Mary's Tart Shop, no one's gonna notice. And if anyone complains, you can return
It's over, Mears.
Unless you hand over Miss Dorothy.
Where is she?
What about me?
Puppy love, Trevor. I thought it was the real thing until Chico rescued me from unspeakable fate.
I would die for you, Miss Dorothy.
I love that.
Are you all right?
Tell us what happened.
I hate to interrupt, but Mearsy's got an audition at the police headquarters.
Thank you, Miss Flannery.
Hey,
Hey. Sad to be alone in the world.
Where were we before all of that white slave trade and kidnapping and the like? Oh yeah. Will you marry me?
I'll marry you.
Poor as I am.
Poor as you are, because if it's marriage I have in mind, love has everything to do with it.
Hallelujah. Now it's off with the mask.
Mask?
I'm James Herbert Van Hosmeer III, Vice President of Van Hosmeer Enterprises Worldwide, the second largest company on the planet.
So, it was all a lie. The circle line? The paper clips?
That's not far from the truth. The fortune was founded in steel.
Miss Dorothy, you're in on this too?
I'm his sister, Dorothy Carnegie Mellon Vanderbilt Van Hosmeer.
You see, every fortune hunter in this hemisphere was looking for Dorothy.
And James was squandering his time and money in the wrong kind of women. So our darling mother sent us out into the real world.
With $25 each.
And with high hopes that we'd come back with truly sweet partners. And we have. So, I guess you already have a steno.
Several hundred, actually.
You include John. See, Van Hosmeer Worldwide Enterprises owns the Sincere Trust Insurance Company. I thought I recognized you, sir. Congratulations, John. Yup.